My 35F stepdaughter, Becca, 14F, passed away 4 weeks ago in a car accident when she was with one of her friends and her friend's parents. It was all very sudden. I have been in her life since she was 7 years old, and we were extremely close. My husband, Derek, 40M, his ex-wife, Sam, 38F, and I get along very well. There has never been an issue in the 7 years that I've been with Derek. Sam has always been kind to me. She didn't even mind that Becca called me mom too. Right after Becca's passing, Sam experienced so much anxiety and depression that she was unable to be by herself. Since she has no family besides us, we invited her to stay with us. Sam hardly leaves the house. She mostly sleeps in Becca's room, which is completely understandable. I always tell her that I'm here if she needs me and that I want her to take her time with grieving. There is no pressure for her to return to her home. Today, I needed to run some errands, so I asked Sam if she'd like to join me to get out of the house a little bit, but she declined, saying she'd rather stay at the house and sleep. I told Derek that I was leaving and that I would be back in about 2 hours. He works from home, and I also asked him to check on Sam occasionally and maybe try to get her to eat something. After stopping at the post office, I realized I forgot my library book that I needed to return, so I went back home to get it. As soon as I walked in the door, I heard noises, you know what kind of noises I'm talking about, coming from mine and Derek's bedroom. I immediately knew what was happening, and my heart completely broke in that moment. I wasn't completely sure what to do, but I ended up deciding to confront them. So, I walked to the bedroom, opened the door, and began yelling at them both. Sam started panicking and ran to the bathroom, while Derek kept apologizing profusely. I asked him what the hell was happening. He told me that he made lunch for himself and Sam, and they began talking about Becca and sharing some memories. Then, Sam ended up kissing him, and he didn't pull back, and it ended with them in our bed. They're begging me to understand that it was just grief that caused them to become intimate and that they both made a mistake. I don't know what to do. I love this man, and I love Sam, but I'm heartbroken that they did this to me and put me in this position. I feel so stuck. Update 1. I've decided that I'm filing for a divorce, as I can't ever trust Derek again. It sucks because we had an amazing relationship, or so I thought. He's always been great to me, so this was a complete shock. Last night, Derek came over to talk, and he confessed to a lot. Turns out it wasn't their first time having bedroom intimacy like most people thought. They'd been smashing since 3 months before Becca's accident. I am completely shocked and heartbroken. Sam also reached out last night and thanked me for everything I've done for her and told me she was sorry. I didn't respond to her and just blocked her. I did so much for Sam and considered her a friend, so this hurts a lot, more than I can handle. This is all too much. As hard as this is gonna be, I need to leave Derek and cut them both out of my life. I am ready to do so, to be done with it all. Also, some people are saying I deserve this because I should have known better than to let Sam into our home, around Derek. But, you need to understand that I'm a giving person. I trust people more than I should. I truly thought Sam was an amazing person. I know it's unusual to become friends with your husband's ex-wife, but it's just how it went for us, and I shouldn't be blamed for what happened. Thank you to everyone who commented nice things and for the kind messages. You've all been helpful during this insanely difficult time. I appreciate it. Update 1.1. I'm getting lots of questions about some things, so I figured I'd answer a few of them. Have I told anyone about what happened besides my mom? Yes, I told a few friends and some family members. Most of them are supportive of my decision and aren't speaking to Derek. Where is Derek staying? Currently, he's staying at a hotel. Our friends refuse to let him stay with them. He's lost a lot of people due to his awful decisions. Has he tried fighting me on getting a divorce? Yes, he begged me not to file for divorce, but when I told him I needed him to just let me go, and that I was too exhausted to fight him on this, he let it be and agreed to getting a divorce. Why isn't Derek staying with Sam? He told me he didn't want to continue to hurt me, so he told Sam he was done with her for good and that they have no reason to speak to each other anymore. I have no idea if that'll last and if they'll just end up together, but I truly don't care what they do anymore. I just want peace. What was Derek's excuse for cheating? He told me that they just accidentally reconnected one night when I was away at my mom's. He was stressed we weren't conceiving, and I had gone through 6 miscarriages, so he vented to Sam, and then somehow that led to smashing. Disgusting of them both, I know. Update 3. I just found out that he is staying with Sam and not at the hotel. He told me it's too expensive to stay at a hotel, and Sam is the only one that'll help him right now. I had a feeling this would happen. Just knowing that they are still probably sleeping together hurts my heart. I talked to a lawyer this morning, and we are proceeding with the divorce, and Derek agreed to it. It's actually happening, and I feel some relief that he's not fighting me on this. My mom leaves on Sunday, I'm scared to be alone. But I go back to work on Monday, so I'm hoping it'll be a good distraction. Thank you everyone. I am so grateful for you all. Update 3.1. I decided to go through some of Becca's stuff today, and I just found her diary in a box in the back of her closet. Would it be wrong to read some of it? I feel like it would help me feel closer to her, but part of me feels like it's wrong too. I haven't told Derek that I found it either, and I'm unsure if I should tell him. What would you do? Update 3.2. I figured it's been a few days, so I should give a little update. My mom is leaving in a couple of hours, so I'll be alone. I'm kinda nervous about it. She helped me stay distracted and kept me going. I don't know how I'm gonna handle her being gone. Also, I did read some of Becca's diary. It made me love her even more. She was such a sweetheart. I went back a few months and saw that she noticed some weird behavior between Derek and Sam. She didn't mention that she knew of the affair, but she just wrote that she thought it was kinda strange that they all three would hang out more than usual, without me. I might read more, but so far I haven't found anything that's disturbing, just her being a teenager and talking about crushes, fights with friends, happy family memories, etc. Tomorrow I'm also talking to my lawyer, so I might have more updates on that. Thanks for the continuous love and support, everyone. Update 3.3. Started randomly getting a lot more messages and comments, so I figured I'd do another little last update. My first week back at work went great. I wasn't expecting it to go so well, but thankfully it did. My coworkers were so helpful and patient with me. On Friday night, I decided I didn't want to stay home all weekend alone, so I decided to drive up to my mom's. It helps that I have a 3-day weekend, so I can spend more time with her. I'm heading back home tomorrow. Also, for those of you that have messaged me hateful things for reading Becca's diary, I just have to say, you aren't in my shoes right now. Telling me I'm a bad mom because I'm reading her diary is just ridiculous. I learned so much more about her, about how caring and sweet she is, and it made me love her even more. It's how I'm able to feel so close to her right now, so please don't tell me I'm a bad parent for just trying to get by one of the hardest times of my life. You have no idea what it's like. Sorry this isn't much of an update, but I'll come back and update once the divorce happens though. Thank you to those of you that have been nothing but kind and helpful. You helped me feel less alone. I'll forever be grateful.